G'day, good morning, how are you? And welcome back to the best investing channel on YouTube. My name is Nndm. I'm not a financial advisor, and today we're talking about Nano Dimensions, ticker symbol Nndm. We're going to go over the stock price, we're going to go over the recent financials, some future potential catalysts, and what Cathie Wood from ARK Invest is doing. So make sure to stick around for the whole video because we're dropping bombs the whole way through and you don't want to miss out. We're going to start off with the stock price, and as you can see, the stock traded fairly sideways, just down 0.62% and up another 0.16% in the after hours. Clearly the stock isn't as hyped as it once was, because when we look at the 1 year chart, or the year to date rather, you can see the stock did have crazy volumes and crazy highs after it had a huge run up. And I bet you a lot of people watching this video right now are in the red in this stock. You guys bought in, you hyped in, thought this was going to the moon, and the stock consolidated because of share dilution after share dilution after share dilution. The company was taking advantage of the share price and raising some money. If you're watching this video, I'm not going to tell you some crazy hyped up stock price that the stock is going to $50 a share by the end of the year. This is a long-term investment from where it is today, and I do see a lot of long-term future and potential in this company. Okay, this isn't a swing trade, this is a long-term hold, and you could see more red in the future. I'm not saying this stock is going to turn around tomorrow, but if you believe in it in the long term, I do think there is some money to be made, because they are a very, very exciting company. They've seen nice revenue growths, but that is nowhere near, according to the CEO, even though they saw these revenue growths, it's nowhere near the progress the company has actually made. I'm not one of these channels that's going to hype this stock up. I'm going to tell it to you how it is. And if you're invested in Nndm and you're in the red, you're probably going to be in the red for quite some time, because it will take a long time to turn around. Don't make no mistake, I'm not bearish on this company. I like this company a lot. I want to invest in this company, but I'm willing to hold them for the long term, because that's where the money is to be made. This company is very, very exciting. They're doing some fantastic things right now. Great technology, great acquisitions, great patents, great industries they're involved in. I do see a whole heap of potential for this company in the long term. Just to highlight how much progress this company's made thanks to all the money they've raised, I want to read to you a paragraph from the CEO message to shareholders in the last earnings call. And just bear with me, it's a bit of reading, nothing crazy, so stick around, don't get bored, it's going to be quick. Nano Dimensions is a different type of investment in terms of the ability to understand its breakthroughs and progressions on a monthly basis and quarterly basis, especially under the understandable parameters governing public disclosures. As an example, even though the fact that our revenue and gross margin is up for the first half of 2021 by 68 and 40% respectively compared to similar periods in 2022, it is not necessarily a comprehensive indication of the status of our business. The results, positive as they may be perceived, are still too small in absolute magnitude to derive any meaningful conclusion. So they're saying even though their revenues are up and their gross margin is up 68 and 40%, this is still tiny to the progress the company has made in their technology, in their acquisitions, and in the future of this stock. Yes, the stock has been pushed down because of share dilution after share dilution, and I understand the frustration of the shareholder. You bought into this stock, they kept diluting shares, and it kept costing you money, or so it seems, because in the long term, that money will probably make you money, in my opinion. This stock right now has total current assets of $1.3 billion in cash and cash equivalents alone, over $1 billion. Safe to say this stock isn't going broke anytime soon, and they're going to use this money to expand, to invest in technologies, to make better technologies, okay, and really push their product on the market. And when you're in a 3D printing industry, if you didn't know, that's what this company does. They 3D print electronic devices. There is massive, massive potential with right now little to no competition. So you best believe this money is going to be put to good use. And what I like to see is you've got a company with cash alone of over $1 billion, yet a market cap of $1.6 billion. So they have a lot of money in the bank. I mean, their total assets, their total current assets are $1.3 billion. Total market cap $1.6 billion. So that's pretty good alone, and that's not even considering the technology, the patents, and what this company can do that other companies cannot in this exciting industry. And let's look into it a bit further. On a market and applications level alone, they can be involved in research, aerospace, defense, medical, automotive, and industry. And I want to quickly read to you a little bit of each one of these. The Dragonfly LDM system, so that's their big technology, that's their 3D printer, enables you to produce cutting-edge electronics in your labs. Implement advanced research in the fields of 3D electronics, 3D OMI antenna, 5G, MEMS, advanced sensors, non-plantar multi-layer electronics, HDI. You want to invent a new technology, you want to use a new research electronic in your lab. You don't need to go get it manufactured somewhere else. You don't need to go wait. You can do it yourself, test it straight away and improve. This is quicker, this is cheaper, and this is much more efficient. Aerospace 3D printed for rapid prototyping in aerospace and innovation is here thanks to Nndm. So what's the key advantages here besides the fact, like we said, you can build them yourself and build them quick. They reduce weight and make things smaller than you could ever do before. Obviously a key advantage, it makes sense, right? You're trying to get to space, you don't want any weight that you don't need on the spacecraft. Well, thanks to Nndm, you can do it, you can make it yourself, and you can make it fast. Cathie Wood is known to invest her money where the defense is spending their money, and the defense is spending their money at Nndm. Again, new technologies, big advantages of being able to make them yourselves. Improve innovation and reduce time to market for advanced solutions in the air, sea, land, space, and cyber. Quicker to do it yourself. That is the key thing here. Why is it important to keep it in-house for the defense? You keep your intellectual property, you keep the big secret technology that the Defense Force is making internal. They're not risking getting someone else to make it and having someone else steal their idea. They're keeping it in-house, top secret. Big advantage once again to Nndm. This is why you invest in this company, because over the long term, as this technology gets implemented more and more, we can see the need for it. We can see the growth for Nndm. At least I can, but I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. Then we've got medical, and again, very similar to defense, very similar to the other ones. Make it yourself. Keep your intellectual property. Quicker, faster, cheaper, and smaller. Medical devices are all small and tiny. You've got all these little needles and needle knives. When you can make things, when you can make electronics, print them yourselves, who knows where this can go in the medical field. Big advantages once again. And the one that I'm most excited about, the automotive and industrial industry. Digitalization is the new horizon for the automotive revolution and industry 4.0, and we see that now. We see the EVs, okay? Use smart products, sensors, autonomous driving, electric vehicles, 5G networks, and Nndm's technology enables you to make them smaller, cheaper, easier, and quicker in-house. You can make them, you can test them, you can even put them on the vehicles, on the finished products as part of the manufacturing process. So you can see the big benefits, you can see the excitement here. Now, where could this go? And this is something that it's not spoken about yet, but it could happen in the future and has me very exciting. I will tell you, this is a long shot, okay? We don't have anything coming out of Nndm that this is happening yet. But what's one big issue in the automotive industry right now? Where is the automotive industry, particularly the EVs, and many other industries for that matter, really struggling? If you guessed semiconductor shortage, you're right. The semiconductor shortage is all we're hearing about right now. If you're invested in EVs, you will know. And you can see article after article after article, semiconductor shortage, semiconductor shortage, semiconductor shortage. Say that 5 times. That's quite a bit of a tongue twister. Now, Nndm could potentially one day be 3D printing the technology, 3D printing semiconductors. Obviously, this will completely fix this issue. It will make it quicker. They can do it in-house and we won't have any more shortages. Big advantage. Again, long shot, but it could happen. I can personally see it happening. What's Cathie Wood from ARK Invest doing about all this? Because clearly I'm bullish on this company on the long term. Well, Cathie Wood added 200,000 shares of Nndm to her ARC Q, and this is a technology, this is a company rather, that she already holds a lot of. And to add 200,000 shares on Friday, it's clear she's bullish on this stock. And okay, Cathie Wood isn't in this for a week. She's in it for the long haul, and I agree. I see the future in the long haul. We just went over a few things now today. We will keep covering this stock on this channel, so if you haven't done so already, destroy that like button and subscribe. What about price predictions? Well, right now we only have one analyst price prediction, and the average is $10 a share. I wouldn't really take this into too much consideration, too much hope. You've just got one analyst. The analysts don't always have it right. Do I see growth in this stock? Absolutely. Do I see it happening this year? No. Next year? No. This is a long-term hold, and if you want to invest, you should consider averaging in, take advantage of the dips, do your research, and hold them for the long run, because that's how you make money in stocks like this, in these growth stocks. It's not about hype, it's not about buying in. Okay, I bet you're watching this right now and a few of you are in the red because you bought at those highs, you got excited, and now you're disappointed that the stock is in the red. Maybe lower your position, maybe considering lowering your average cost by buying in, maybe consider selling. That's up to you. Personally, I'm not invested in this stock just yet. I'm looking for the right dip. I'm buying in because I see big potential in this. I come from a manufacturing background myself in my previous job, and things like this, okay, technologies like this are huge for our industry. That's why I'm so excited, because I've seen firsthand, okay, we got a 3D printer. It made our job so much quicker. It made our job so much better. We started prototyping faster. It was cheaper. We could make things that we previously couldn't. And when you have Nndm, our printer was a standard one. It wasn't one of these electric ones. When you have an electric one, okay, making electronic components, tiny little things, the advantages are huge. The industries they can get involved in and are involved in right now are huge. The revenues are growing. They've got money not to keep themselves bankrupt anytime soon. I really don't see much downside, okay? Not financial advice. Smash the like button, subscribe. Let me know in your comments what are your price predictions for this stock, and I will see you all in the next video.